Enthusiasms. What are mine? What draws my admiration? What is that which gives me joy? Baseball! A man stands alone at the plate. This is a time for what? Individual achievement. There he stands alone. But in the field, what? Part of a team. Part of one big team. Bats himself to live long day. Babe Ruth to Ty Cobb and so on. If he don't field, what is he, Chris? No one. Sunny day, the stands full of fans. What does he have to say? I'm going out there for myself. But I get nowhere unless the team wins. That's right. And welcome to the Team I Breed Baseball. Here we are, a brand new podcast with a brand new partner who was a partner who did a show with me this week. What a story, right, Chris? Chris Dickerson, everybody from a lot of Major League Baseball teams. You all might know him. Computer freezes, right, at the 45 minutes.
No, it didn't freeze. It didn't freeze.
What
Let's
happened?
be honest here. You forgot to charge it. It died. And then we tried to turn it back on and recover the podcast, and that didn't work out so well. So, yeah, now we don't have to worry about
that's right.
charging it, but that was truly an amateur mistake.
It was, and we're going professional today. We're over at the Crespi Carmelites, Chris's rival school from Notre Dame High School in the Valley. How does it feel to be here as a Crespi Carmelite?
Like I told you, it's like you walking into Fenway.
It's that bad? So it's not like a love-hate relationship. Like I refer to the Red Sox, even though I can't stand them, it is like the cousin that you hate. And at times I secretly at times pulled for them, like against the National League, because I'm not but I could never come out publicly and say that. Who was your favorite Dodger growing up? Did you have a couple of favorites?
Daryl.
Strawberry?
Daryl Strawberry.
Wow.
Man, I had the haircut, wore number 44, you know.
Is that what he wore on the Dodgers, 44?
Yeah,
He didn't wear 18?
No, I don't think so.
And he's more known as a Met,
44, and then, it's funny how it works, honestly.
Yeah, because you never can really tell, like, who would have known that Mariano Rivera was going to be, Mariano Rivera. At the beginning, he was a failed starter. He was skinny. They were like, this kid, well, we got to do something with him.
Yeah, Pedro Martinez.
In the 70s, the Yankees.
1993 team set, Dodger Stadium, the terrible-looking, like, grocery store team sets. And there was Pedro, 1993, skinny, like, all 170 pounds, soaking wet with a jerry curl. And, Dodgers couldn't figure out what to do with him. Went to Montreal. Boom. Rest is history.
I was there one day.
Daddy?
Who's your daddy, man?
Who's your daddy?
Who's your daddy?
Who's your daddy?
We owned him, man. We got in his head. I was there that night, 2003. And, that's one of the Game 7, and the Yankees are up 5-2, 1 out to go, man. And Jeter starts it with a double over Trot Nixon's head. And then Bernie gets a hit, Matsui gets a hit, and then it was when Posada got the blue hit, man. Because we really thought it was. I never felt the place shook, man. It was incredible. I was a lot of great games, but that game, it was just like unbelievable. And then Aaron Boone, of all people, and then he breaks his leg, and then the guy who I think breaks the curse, who I have a love affair with, is A-Rod. I don't know.
You never know.
But they let the Yankees. Yankees have him. They let the Yankees. They wouldn't let the Red Sox.
Of course, because everybody loves the Yankees, just like everybody loves LeBron. So just the lightest
That's not true. A lot of people hate the Yankees. Tell them about my tweets, Chris. You read my tweets?
No, I haven't. I haven't been on Twitter. Yeah, in a while.
They come from the heart. I tweet as I feel, but like people are like, it's great, but your grammar, your English needs to be better. I'm like, that's why I'm trying to get my son to do it. So this way I can just get my feelings out, and I don't sound like a maniac, But I'm just tweeting.
But you are a maniac.
I kind of am, but not a bad maniac.
Don't water it down for Twitter.
No, I ain't watering it down. I don't water nothing down.
Donald Trump is doing just great being a maniac on Twitter right now.
Listen, the funniest guy I've ever seen. He's one of the funniest men I think that's ever run. I mean, Bush was pretty funny. You got to admit, love him or hate him, Trump is funny.
It's absurd. Everybody's been dumbed down by like reality television.
Well, we have been. I mean, look, the Kardashians took over. What is really their, what is their mission in life? What do they represent? We've put all these people on a pedestal, these reality people. It's not even about having talent anymore. It's about just being famous, you know,
Famous and entertaining.
and entertaining.
People
you
who
know?
create drama.
That's right, and that's what this country loves, and it's not about substance. Because if it was, Bernie Sanders would win. Right. I mean,
That was part of my game, That was part of my game, is being, kamikaze. So.
Right. You went all out. You weren't a guy that like kind of did it like half speed, right?
No, I wasn't. I wasn't afraid.
It's just that my technique. People would say you look weird out there, but you catch the ball. I wasn't afraid. I would catch balls over my head. I'd keep running. I had a knack of it. But I used a first baseman's glove, and everybody was like, "It's illegal, mitt. It's an illegal mitt." And I was like, "Come on, it's the Babe Ruth League. It wasn't that big." Yeah.
Man, I wish I was like a Manny, where you just,
Was he like an idiot savant?
You just go, yeah.
He just was one of those freak of natures.
100%.
Did you love watching him hit?
Loved it. One of my favorite people to watch play.
Period.
Ever.
I'm with
period.
you. I'm with you.
Ever. Period.
He's hilarious. And talented.
His knack for just being so aloof to whatever is going on. Like,
Was
I
he
remember
like
just
just
seeing
that
him wear
relaxed? Like he
soccer
would throw a
cleats.
bomb and he wouldn't.
My favorite memory, probably one of my best memories ever, was Manny in Dodger Stadium. And the night before, Homer Bailey had hit him in the hand. He came out of the game. And next night was Manny bobblehead night on a Friday night. And they were expecting 58,000 fans. And he didn't play. Manny didn't play, and there was bases loaded in the 5th inning. And he got up, and as soon as people got up, the camera went on the big screen, and people went ape shit. And I didn't know what was going on. And I looked up. They were showing Manny. I'm like, oh man, here we go. And they see Manny go down the tunnel, and everybody, and it was just, I cannot believe, and just especially being in Dodger Stadium.
Right.
And he goes down the tunnel, goes and, takes his swings, and he comes back, and they show Manny again, putting on his helmet, and then they show the Manny bobblehead, and then they have like the Manny bobblehead shaking, and Manny steps out on deck, and the place erupts, and we had Nick Massett on the mound, which was one of the filthier relief guys that we've had, or that I've seen. Fortunately, he's he had arm problems, but he was flat out filthy. And so Manny came out, people are on their feet, 56,000 fans, and Manny comes out, hasn't played, took a couple swings in the cage, and first pitch, 96, grand slam,
Smoked it.
Pulled it
Or right field.
Right field into Manny Wood. Jose Valverde.
Oh, Valverde.
Yeah, your favorite.
Yeah, my favorite. I know he owned the Yankees.
Yeah.
Hated that guy.
Your favorite.
God,
Yeah.
What they call him? He had a nickname. Oh, really?
I think Jerry Harrison's up there too.
Jerry Harrison's up. He's a cool guy. Jerry's up there.
Jerry's great.
Jerry's a great guy. One time we were shooting this thing on the field. My son, we're at Yankee Stadium. He had his mitter. He wanted to go in the dugout, and they told the kids they can't go in the dugout. And Jerry said, "Who said that?" He goes, "Come on in the dugout. I don't care what they say." It was like crazy. The new Yankee Stadium had all these rules. I was outside with Phil Koch, telling Phil Koch that I was screaming at him watching a game, and I was yelling at him because we were shooting outside. I'm really pissed at you. I said, but I owe you an apology. He goes, You're pissed. How do you think I feel? How'd you like to hear me doing a play-by-play? Don't you think that'd be great, Chris?
That would
be
amazing. Except you wouldn't get tossed down to the ground by your head by Pedro. I don't feel like. I think you'd probably get a little couple shots in.
No, I get a few shots.
I think, because you're small. I think you're probably nimble and quick.
Yeah, but I'm strong. Don't watch out. Don't underestimate the size. I hit hard. As I taught my son. My son's become a good boxer. I hit him with a right hand.
Yeah, that's right. You boxed because we were talking about that before we went on. He was like the Brucey character.
Yeah,
Brucey,
because I always
3
I shadow box.
and a half. Yeah, that's better.
That's right.
He's still retired, and then he got up and you're throwing lefts and rights and hooks, and I was like,
I look good. I'm a good fake fighter. He's gotten really good in the ring, but I think the first sparring session, he's trying to everybody's like, this is a father and son, and he's like trying to take me out, and I hit him with a right hand, and I caught him on the side, and he had to take a knee. I said, see? After that, he beat the hell out of me, but I said, you got to respect the old man because I'm good for only about 3 minutes. I'm quick. I'm in and out. I don't last long. That's me, man. And even as a lover, I'm short. That's too much.
And then Joe Madden, the absolute perfect guy. He is the
Coolest
young
guy, right?
player. He is the young player guru, and I know you have a man crush on him because You want
I
him to
wanna hang
take
out
over.
with
You
him.
want, yeah,
I
you
wanna
want to
hang
hang
out
out
with
with him.
him. Yeah.
You want him to take over in New York.
They're
They
harsh.
come out there with
They come out with
got
that whole Massachusetts thing and that
hey.
anger.
Dickerson. What are
Yeah.
you reaching in your back pocket for?
Yeah, get in that pocket.
What's in your back pocket?
Right.
Get out of here! Quit scratching your ass. What's
lot
in your
of
pocket?
anger.
Get your ass out of your pocket. What happened? You go out and have too many beers,
Yonkers.
lost your car and have
Yeah.
a yard.
Yeah, I have a yard.
How do
yeah.
you lose your
party people?
Yeah. Oh man, it's so
God,
bad.
get 'em
But
like-
yeah.
But I love it.
Bald head.
I love it. When you go into enemy territory, you got to be careful. I always say, be careful.
Tread lightly.
I've always, I've come across, I've been lucky. I never get, I might yell and some guy touched me one time in Seattle. He goes, I had about enough of you. And I said, don't touch me. Don't you dare touch me. I said, because I said I wasn't offending. I was just cheering my Yankees on. I think it was 2000. I think they had A-Rod then, the Mariners. And I was just, I was like, yeah. I was getting really, I was right into it. But I wasn't like offending anybody. I could cheer. Oh, and then people were like, sit down, you New Yorker. We covered it all. What a show. Baseball, OJ, the hipsters, boxing. Put everything into one. But listen, we're going to have some surprises coming for you. And we're going to have some great ball players coming. So look forward to doing a lot more with this guy. Me and Chris and Nick, New York, LA, whatever you want to call us.
And the computer is still on.
Computer's
this time.
on. It'll work. So we'll catch you soon, all right, buddy?
And
I'm
no
out.
dogs, no
That's it.
dogs,
No
no
dogs.
bells ringing, Chris ain't hitting on the
That's
table.
it. There we go. All right, we'll see you later. Ciao.
Later.